Something happens to people over time. It's not laziness. It's not weakness. It's something quieter than that. It's hope, specifically the slow suffocation of it. And I don't think it happens all at once. It stacks. A program that didn't work, a doctor who handed you a prescription instead of an answer, a system that's very good at managing you and not particularly interested in fixing you, a media that's figured out that fear keeps you coming back. After enough of that, most people don't stop believing in health. They stop believing it's possible for them. And that's a very different problem than not knowing what to do. Because information is everywhere. You can find a workout, a meal plan, a supplement stack, a breathing protocol in about 30 seconds. The internet didn't give us a knowledge problem, it gave us a noise problem. And somewhere in all of that noise and a lot of that confusion, a lot of people quietly decided that none of it was going to work for them specifically. I see this constantly. Someone comes in not lacking motivation. They've tried motivation. They've done the January gym membership, the new program, the clean eating reset. And every time, something got in the way. An injury that wasn't accounted for, a plan that didn't fit their life, a body that didn't respond the way the before and after photos promised it would. And the system around them wasn't much help. A medical system that is genuinely extraordinary at emergency care, at surgery, at acute intervention, and not particularly designed for the person who just wants to feel better and move well and stay out of that emergency room in the first place. So they get managed, symptoms get addressed, and the underlying thing gets a prescription. Then there's the media, and I've talked about this before. The degree of manipulation that plays on fear is extraordinary. You are worth more to a lot of people if you are sick, confused, and looking for the next solution. The supplement that fills the gap, the program that promises the thing the last one didn't deliver, the food product that mimics something that is free. It's not a conspiracy, it's just business. And there's nothing wrong with making money. But when you stack that on top of a person who has already tried and failed enough times, what you get isn't someone who needs more information or more motivation. What you get is someone whose hope has been slowly squeezed out of them by 1,000 small disappointments and a system that was never really built around them getting better. I think that's the most honest thing I can say about why people aren't training, aren't eating well, aren't sleeping, aren't doing the things they already know they should be doing. It's not ignorance. It's not laziness. It's that somewhere along the way, the belief that it was actually possible for them, specifically them, got buried under everything else. So what do you do with that? Most people don't sit around analyzing why they haven't started. They just haven't started. There's a someday in there, when things settle down, when I have more time, more energy, more of whatever it is that feels like it's missing right now. The honest truth is that someday has a way of becoming never. Not dramatically, just quietly, the way hope does when it runs out of air. And more advice isn't going to change that. More information isn't going to change that. Another program, another video, another plan isn't going to change that. What changed it for me was admitting I couldn't do it alone. That's it. That was the whole thing. Not a better program, not more discipline, just the admission that I needed someone to help me find a different path than the ones that hadn't worked. That's where your choice becomes everything, because who you choose to work with at that point isn't a minor detail. It's the difference between another failure that takes a little more hope with it when it goes and something that actually changes. I don't mean changes for 90 days. I mean changes for the rest of your life, because that's what this actually is. It's not a program with an end date. Your body is going to keep changing. Your life is going to keep changing. What works now won't always be what works later. But here's what I know. Admitting you need guidance isn't giving up. It's actually the most practical thing you can do. You won't need someone in your corner forever, but right now, at this particular point, having the right person helping you find a path that actually fits you, that's not a weakness. That's just smart.